Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have with me the Etude House Autumn Closet palette. And they have recently launched this, and I think it's a trend these days for K-beauty to release palettes that are slightly more cool tone or have more toned down shades, such as the Roman Dusty Fog, Clio Botanic Mauve, and I think Etude House also launched a 9-pan Leo Cat, if I'm not wrong. I'm just gonna put a picture over here. And the Autumn Closet recently, and many other brands are also doing the same thing. So I think Etude House previous color stories are mostly brown, orange, coral, if not pink. And I'm getting a little sick of these colors because a lot of other brands are also doing the same thing, and no matter how many new releases they have, they are always looking almost similar. So I actually really appreciate and love the new trend these days with the more toned down palettes like the Autumn Closet. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you the palette. So it may look a little boring when you first look at it, and it is kind of boring. There's not a lot of things you can do with this palette, but I do appreciate that the colors are really different from what they have always been launching, such as, okay, I have two palettes with me here. The Caffeine Holic, so this is this, as well as the Big House. So I feel like Etude House palettes are always like this. Okay, not just Etude House, I would say most of the K-beauty palettes are always like this. So I wasn't really super hyped up when I see them coming out with new releases until these days when I cannot stop buying their palettes. I really love these two shades in the palettes because I like to use a darker shade on my outer V, and these two shades are really, it gives your eyes definition but not making it like you have super heavy makeup on. Sometimes when I want my makeup to look really clean, I don't actually like to use this kind of shades to deepen my eye, and I wouldn't want to use a super dark brown because I might end up having like smoky makeup. So I think these colors are perfect, and the glitter in this palette is really pretty as well. my review for this palette, Etude House has always launched palettes that are of really good quality considering its price and the packaging as well. So just take a look at the previous palettes, like the Big House one has a bread on it, and the color of the palette just matches theme, and the Caffeine-holic one also. For the Autumn Closet one, there is like these knitted details on it. And like the whole aesthetic of this palette just matches the color story, so I love it. And it's also a very portable palette, but I mean, they have always been launching this, so yeah, great. Even though the glitter shades in this palette contains more silver pigments, it's not a completely cool tone palette. I would say it's a more neutral palette. This palette does have quite a amount of fallout. Like the matte shades not as bad when you apply them on, but for the glitter shades there are just some fallout on my face when I was applying it on. But for the matte shade, when you dip your brush in the palette, the powder is everywhere. Yeah, but that's something that I can ignore because a lot of my other palettes also are like that, so it's totally fine. If you're someone who is more particular about this, and then you can probably take note on that. I don't think that my Caffeine-holic is falling out like that though, but doesn't really matter, so yeah. So if you're someone who also like toned down palette, then I would definitely recommend the Autumn Closet to you because it's affordable, portable, nice packaging. Isn't really anything else I can complain about this. And it also has like some muted pink, muted brown, and even glitters in them, because most of the other palettes that are more like toned down, it mostly consists of just matte shades, and this one actually also have glitters, and the glitters are really pretty as well. So yeah, this would be a good palette for you. But if you are someone who prefers something more bright or vivid on your eyes, then this might not be the one, because there is only a few looks that you can go with this palette, and the color payoff is definitely not as strong as those other colors, like those red, brown, orange kind of colors. This is definitely not like that. So if you're someone who prefers those kind of colors, then just don't bother getting this. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.